Okay, guys, welcome back. If you will, on your table of contents, I'm on page 29 for arithmetic sequences. If that's not your page number, put the page you are on and go ahead and flip to that page. Now, today I did go ahead and fill out a lot of the information already, so you're just going to have to pause the video and write as we go. I was trying to save on some time. So the first thing is an arithmetic sequence is a sequence in which the difference between any two consecutive terms is constant. Okay, there's also something called the common difference, and this is just the numerical difference d between two consecutive terms. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at some things and see if they are arithmetic. If yes, what is the difference? So if yes, what you're doing is you're trying to see if they are adding or subtracting something to it. So I went ahead and I wrote down 3 problems. If you want to go ahead and pause and write them down, you can. So when you're trying to figure out if it's an arithmetic sequence, what you're doing is looking for the difference. So from 1 to 5, we add 4. From 5 to 9, we add 4. And from 9 to 13, we add 4. Since we add 4 each time, this is a constant and a common difference. So yes, this is arithmetic, and the difference is 4. Okay, for example 2, we're going from 8 to 6. That means we're going down 2. 6 to 4, we're going down 2. And 4 to 2, we're going down 2. Since all of these differences are the same, yes, this is arithmetic, and this times the difference is -2. Okay, for my last example, 5 to 10 is plus 5. 10 to 20 is plus 10. And 20 to 40 is plus 20. Since we are not adding or subtracting the same amount every time, then therefore, no, this is not arithmetic, so there is no common difference. Okay, once you have that done, if you will go ahead and pause and write those 3 things, now what we're going to do is find out what the next 3 terms are. So since these are arithmetic sequences, that means you have to be adding or subtracting. So when I look at this, if I go from 9 to 13, I am adding 4. 13 to 17, I am adding 4. 17 to 21, I am adding 4. So I'm just going to keep adding 4. So 21 plus 4 is 25. 25 plus 4 is 29. And 29 plus 4 is 33. So I'm just finishing the sequence off. For the second one, 5 to 2, we are taking away 3. 2 to -1, we're taking away 3. 3 to -4, we're taking away 3. Be careful as you take away now. Since you're taking away 3, we're going to get down to -7, -10, and -13. Okay, for the next example, I'm starting negative and working my way to positive. So that means I am increasing. So I'm adding, and I'm going to be adding 6. Okay, -2 to 4, I add 6. 4 to 10, I add 6. So when I do 10 plus 6, I get 16. 16 plus 6 is 22. And 22 plus 6 is 28. So I finished off my sequence. Okay, you're going to have a few problems like that today, so make sure you understand that. And if not, pause and ask me a question, please. Okay, the next thing that's extremely important for you to write, if you need to pause this, this little box. This is the arithmetic sequence formula. Okay, we're going to use this formula to plug in and figure some information out. So if you look, you have a sub n, and this is red, a sub n because the n is small, equals d times the difference of n and 1 plus a sub 1. The d stands for difference, and a sub 1 stands for the very first term in your sequence. Okay, so this formula we're going to use, and these are our instructions. We're going to write the rule and find the nth term. And when it says nth term, you're just coming up with an equation. And then after we find the equation, it says find a sub 19. So we're going to plug 19 in and find 19. So I have 2 examples for you. You have -11 minus 8. Sorry, not minus 8. -11, -8, -5, and -2. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to need you to do is come over to the side, and I want you to write what a sub 1 is and what d is, the difference. Okay, a sub 1 is -11. That's just your first term. Your difference, you're just figuring out how much it's changing by. your numbers are actually getting bigger, so you are adding, and we are adding 3 each time. Since we're adding 3 each time, our difference is 3. Now all you have to do is take this formula and plug it in. We're going to do a sub n equals d is 3 times n minus 1 plus, and now I plug in a sub 1, which is negative 11. I'm just going to distribute this and solve. 3 times n is 3n, 3 times negative 1 is negative 3, and I bring down plus negative 11. So now I keep my 3n, the negative 3 and the negative 11 combined to give me a negative 14. So that is my rule. And now all I'm going to do is take that rule and we're going to plug 19 in for n. And you may use your calculator to compute this. So all you have to do is 3 times 19 minus 14. And you get 43. So I boxed my rule and I'm circling my answer for the 19th term. And that's what y'all are going to be doing today, except you're not going to be finding the 19th term. You got to read your instructions to figure out what term you're going to find. Okay, so for the second one, again, the first thing I'm going to do is find out what a sub 1 is. That's the first term, which is 101. And then I need to find my difference. My numbers are getting smaller, so I'm going to figure out how much smaller. So that means I'm negative. So what I'm going to do is 101 minus 92 to see the difference, which is 9. And I'm going down 9. And then you just need to check it each time to make sure you're still going down 9, which you are. So your difference is negative 9. Now I take my rule, a sub n equals, for d I plug in negative 9, open parentheses, n minus 1, close parentheses, plus 101. Okay, so now I just distribute and solve, and I'm going to get negative 9n plus 9 plus 101. Okay, the negative 9n stays. 9 and 101 combine to give you 110, and that is my rule. Now I'm going to take that and replace n with 19. So I have negative 9 times 19 plus 110. And you can use your calculator to compute. So negative 9 times 19 plus 110, which gives me negative 61. So the 19th term would be negative 61. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know.